Okay. Okay, so we're gonna make double stack oatmeal cookies today, and there's no sugar in them. There's stevia. We don't put any stevia in ours. We go without sugar, and they're still really yummy. So, but if
According to you.
according to me, but stevia is a good option, or one other like monk fruit or something like that. Um, so okay, let's get started. I haven't got my ingredients out yet, but we need a big bowl.
We start the oven already?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yep. Yeah, I got to start it because it doesn't take that long to make these.
Let's get
Um,
mine. It said ungreased cookie sheet or
yeah, but
cake.
you can grease it. I did it the other day with the ungreased,
Or,
and then I had to use like a metal.
uh,
I have this metal flipper.
what about the parchment paper? Can I use that?
You could use. Oh yeah, you could definitely use the parchment
Okay.
paper. Yeah,
Uh,
that'd be easier to clean. How many cookie sheets do you have?
I have two. I do have others that have kind of holes in them.
Oh, I see. Well, you might not want to use holes.
Well, they have like all kind of. Oops. You have two of these things that have those kind of.
Oh, I see. Well, if you have parchment paper over,
Oh
I
yeah,
guess.
parchment paper. I'll get them all out anyway.
Yeah.
I bought 2 rolls of the parchment paper.
What's that?
2 rolls of the parchment paper, so that'll do.
Oh, oh yeah, that'll. Well, and it helps you with the cleanup.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, I got 2 bowls, so we start mixing things.
Yep. So
Butter.
I got 2 cookie sheets. One of my cookie sheets got some gunge on it. Did I tell you last week or on Wednesday when I made the cookies? We ran out of gas. The whole complex ran out of gas.
Holy mackerel.
So I had started the oven, like I lit it up like I do normally, and then by the time I made the cookies and I was ready to put them in, there were no gas. And I had to cook all the cookies in our toaster oven. So
Wow.
it was awful. And I was supposed to go over to Margaret's, and so I was a bit late, and then I was all like unhappy because the cookies were a bit dry, but then I added a little more milk the next time. I made them then Thursday, and I added milk, and they were much better.
Okay. Butter. Tablespoon of butter.
Okay. So what are you going to put in your cookie?
I don't know. I didn't really. Well, I got some sunflower seeds, but.
Oh, okay. And you could just divide it up. Like you don't have to do the whole batch with your optional ingredient. You could, yeah. I mean, you don't have to add an optional ingredient at all. They're fine without anything. Oops.
Actually, I also found these little things.
What's that?
I found these things.
Oh, where'd you find them?
And this is like a cup. That's half a cup. I found them in that same box. I just washed them up and.
Oh, cool.
Electrical room.
Oh, okay, the electrical room box.
That's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to add the butter, the olive oil, the milk, the peanut butter, the stevia, the protein powder, the eggs, and the vanilla. Now, I suggest when you to like add everything except the protein powder and then add it last and just like little bits at a time because sometimes it clumps up.
Do you use chocolate or do you use vanilla?
I use a vanilla.
Okay. And it's like a full cup. That's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can reduce it if you because you've got stevia. See, that's the only that protein powder is the only sweetener we have
Right.
in ours. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So,
No.
when you first make them, they really smell like peanut butter, but once you cook them, they're not really that peanut buttery.
Okay. Gotta get my peanut butter out.
So we have 1 tablespoon of butter, half a cup of olive oil, 3/4 cup of milk, half a cup of peanut butter, 3/4 cup stevia, and a cup of protein powder, 2 large eggs, and a teaspoon and a half of vanilla powder, all going in this bowl to be creamed together. Oh, where's my mm, okay. So Now you have stevia in yours,
Yeah.
and yours might be a little dry because I don't have stevia in mine, so I don't have that extra bit of dry ingredient.
Uh,
So in the end, like you can always add a little more, like before we go to make them into balls, you
yeah.
could add a little more milk if you thought yours was dry.
Okay. And I wasn't sure if I had enough chickpea flour.
Oh,
I think I might because it's asked for a cup and a half.
yeah. Do you have enough?
But I have other flour. If
Yeah,
just
you
to
may
throw
as well.
out, if just to use it up.
Yeah, you can
I guess I
use
don't
that
know.
other.
I didn't want to
Yeah,
buy another full thing of it.
yeah.
But I might have a cup and a half. I'm not sure. Am I supposed to get all the lumps out of this?
Well, try to get as many as possible, and then once we add the the flour, or the powder, the whey powder, it'll
My whey
you'll
powder.
get more out. Huh?
I already added my whey powder.
Oh, did you? Yeah, we'll try to get as many out as possible.
Okay.
I mean, what we could do is modify it so that we put it in the blender or in the food processor. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I could even use beaters. I do have beaters.
Yeah, actually, do you have beaters?
Yeah, they're downstairs right now.
Oh.
I'm not, the lumps probably aren't that bad.
No, mine was a little lumpy last time and it was fine. I mean, I stirred it for a long time too.
I just put half a cup of the whey powder.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's expensive. And if you have stevia
Yeah.
and you just look really the whey powder for us is just to add the sweetness of it.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do like a banana or applesauce instead of the whey powder.
Oh yeah.
You know, I haven't experimented that much with it. We were pretty happy with this recipe. You know, like Neil really liked it. That's my measurement, Neil.
Yeah. I think I have to start watching my weight now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting close to 120. I'm around 118 or
Oh, really?
117, 118.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to have to start watching your carbs probably.
Yeah. I'm getting too good.
You're getting too good. Well, and if you cut back a bit, it'll probably help your blood sugar too.
Yeah.
It's more portion size at this point, right?
Yeah.
So you can see mine here. That's what mine looks like.
Okay. Yeah, mine's pretty much similar, I think.
Yeah, there's a few lumpies in it, but that's all right. So now in another bowl, we're gonna add the dry ingredients, which is a cup and a half of chickpea flour.
Like 3 pages to this thing.
Oh yeah, because of the filling.
So 1.5 cups.
1.5 teaspoons of baking powder and baking soda.
I might have just enough of the chickpea flour.
Oh, good. And a teaspoon of cinnamon. You could put more than a teaspoon of cinnamon in if you are a big cinnamon lover, and cinnamon is good for blood sugar. So I'm just mixing up the dry ingredients more to get the baking powder and baking soda mixed up evenly. So when we did ours, there's a bunch of optional ingredients. Coconut, almonds, flaxseed, chia seed, pumpkin seed, chocolate chips. We did chocolate chips, and because we didn't have any sugar in ours, they were a little bitter. But I liked them, but Neil didn't. I liked a little bit of a tiny bitter taste. It was not that bad. Neil's a little more fussy. The almonds, neither one of us really liked. I did flaxseed and it was fine. It was, nobody disliked it, but it wasn't our favorite. But
I only have the flaxseed that is ground.
oh, that you do, yeah. But this was our favorite, the coconut. That was yummy. That was yummy. It's not sweet.
I've unsweetened.
Yeah, ours is not sweetened. There's no sugar in it. So basically, like in ours, the only sweetness comes from that whey powder, and we find it enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so once we combine the chickpea flour, the baking soda, baking powder, cinnamon, then stir in the wet ingredients.
I'm still at the oats.
You can't put it. No, put the oats in yet. They go in last.
What's that?
The oats go in last.
Oh.
Did you already put the oats in?
No, I haven't. Okay, stir in the. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the oats go in, and then so first we just do the everything except the oats, and then after we get this all mixed up, then we add the oats and the optional ingredient. I don't know if I wrote the optional ingredient in the instructions.
Okay, but that goes in.
But that goes in when you do the oats. And I'm going to do two different ones. I'm going to do one with flaxseed, and I'm going to do for me, and I'm going to do one with coconut for Neil.
So I put this dry stuff in the wet?
Yep. Or other way around, either one, as long as they go in the same bowl. I put my wet stuff in with my dry because I had a bigger bowl for my dry.
Oh, I got the bigger bowl for the wet.
Yeah, so you can do the opposite.
So then we stir that in.
This is a bit dry, so I might add the oatmeal and see how dry it is, and then I might add some milk to it. So we might have to up the milk to a cup instead of 3/4 of a cup. So then 3 cups of oatmeal. It's very oatmeal-y,
Yeah.
but that's good because I want to use it kind of like as a breakfast cookie. I found
Okay.
like I ate a cookie each morning, Thursday and Friday, and I really found they fill you up.
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah. Yeah, you're really full. Like
And you got your protein in there, protein powder, and
yeah, you got protein, you got milk. Like I mean, that's kind of you could put yogurt in instead of milk if you wanted.
I thought it called for. Oh, I got yogurt out for some reason.
Oh, because that goes in the filling.
Oh, okay, okay. It's still filling it.
Yeah. We did the filling, but we prefer the cookie without the filling.
Oh, okay.
But we'll do it because we didn't put stevia in the filling, so it doesn't really add any it's just more peanut butter basically. It's just like putting peanut butter on your cookie.
It looks like more peanut butter and stevia or protein powder and butter in the filling.
Yeah, exactly.
So now I'll put the oats in.
Yeah, mine's a little dry. I'm gonna add a quarter cup and then I might modify the of milk. Then I might modify the recipe before we post it. How's yours? Is it dry or what's it? Oh, tell me once you added the oatmeal.
Yeah, I guess stir it up first.
I don't know. I'm debating. I'm debating about putting this in or not. See mine.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
I
pretty.
expect that'll be similar to mine.
Yeah. It's
So
not bad.
add a little bit more milk or what?
I'm gonna add not quite a quarter cup. I'm gonna add like an half of an eighth of a cup, and I'm gonna stir that up, and I'm gonna see what I think. I'm gonna leave it for now. Like so, I put an eighth of a cup in of milk. I'm still not. I'm still on the fence about adding the rest of it. How's yours look? Let's see. Yeah, it looks a bit dry, eh? Do you think it's dry?
Probably a little bit. Well, I think a lot of it's because of the peanut butter, but
Yeah.
I would assume.
Are you
I
gonna
a
put?
little bit more milk.
Yeah. Yeah, put a bit more milk in and see. Yeah, I'm gonna put the rest in. So basically, I'm adding a quarter a cup of milk to the recipe. And I think that that's gonna, yeah. Yeah, because the peanut butter really makes it sticky. Yeah, I'm happier now. Okay, I'm gonna divide mine into two. And I can put flax seed in some of them and coconut in the others.
Oh, yeah, coconut. I got coconut. How much coconut do you use, or whatever?
Let's see. Um,
Well, just 3/4 cup. I don't think I'll put a whole 3/4 cup in.
no, you could do less than that. I might put like half a cup. I'm gonna do a third of a cup and a third of a cup.
I just put the rest in my bag. I don't even know if it's
Oh,
a quarter cup.
well, and then once you try the cookies, you'll know how much you like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
I like. So I'm giving it a little bit of a crunchy taste too.
Mhm. So I did a third of a cup. So I divided it in half. I did a third of a cup oatmeal and a third of a cup flaxseed, and that was way too much flaxseed.
Oh.
So I don't recommend anyone do that much flaxseed. I would like add like maybe a quarter cup at a time and then see how you think it looks.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got this far. Drop round tablespoons onto the cookie sheet and press down with a fork till they're like a quarter inch. So you see what I'm doing here?
Okay, how big?
So can you see these? That's
Yeah.
pretty big. But I was just take like
A
I don't know.
spoon.
I have a pretty big spoon.
Yeah.
Oh, can you see that?
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then you can push it out with a spatula onto the cookie sheet. And then once we got all the round balls, then we'll squish them.
Oh, you squish them after?
Yeah. Yeah. So I would put them on, move them over.
And Mike might be getting
I fit about 4 in per row, like across the bottom of the sheet. So I need 2 sheets to do this.
probably gonna be.
It's supposed to make like 36 cookies. I think it makes a little more than that, but depends how big you make your cookies. And I think even I would make like if you go to make when we go to make the filling, I would just do like a half batch because you'll probably freeze the cookies and you won't need to do all the like you don't want to freeze them with filling in them.
Oh, yeah.
So, and plus I don't know if you'll like the filling. So, because we weren't like really excited about the filling, but we don't know what it tastes like with stevia either.
Well, these cookies look pretty good on their own.
Yeah, they are really good on their own.
And I doubt if I really freeze them.
What's that?
I doubt if I would freeze them. They won't last that long.
Well, you have to watch your carbs though.
Probably one thing I probably should have. Um, well, I was only at 115 even a week ago.
Oh, were you?
But
Oh,
I've
yeah, that's right, because you said last week.
probably gained like 3 pounds.
Wow.
All since Tuesday.
Holy cow,
So
that's
I
that's
think things are kind of, I mean, they could go quicker,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Well, it might be too like you went off your water pill, right? Like it might be some water.
Yeah, there could be, and yeah, I did think about that too, because I had to phone the pharmacy to replace that one yet.
Yeah.
I've been off it since, I guess, Wednesday.
Yeah, I would call and just make sure like he's gonna get you a new
Well,
one.
they never got the drugstore never got the prescription.
Oh, I see. Do they have it now?
So I have to phone the doctor tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Because he might have sent it. I told him Ottawa Street South.
Uh-huh.
To send it to North because there's one on Ottawa Street North.
Oh, I see.
So it's hard to say what happened, but and it may be maybe he's actually waiting until my symptoms come down for that those.
Oh, right, from the first
Uh,
one.
what's that?
Yeah, from the first pill.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know. I think
because
that pill's
it's
pretty.
actually starting to get better,
Yeah, oh, that's good.
but I can still feel the bit.
Yeah.
It'll take like a week or two to. But in the meantime, I have to kind of watch that I don't gain weight because of just water.
Yeah. Yeah. Though, so this week you should be really careful with
Yeah.
your sodium.
Yeah, well,
I know.
I'm gonna phone them tomorrow
Yeah.
and make sure I'm still okay.
So I've filled my one tray
Yeah, I'm gonna. How
and
long
I'm
in the
just
oven?
uh
How long do we put it in the oven?
just 10 minutes, not very long at all.
Yeah, I'm just kind of. Well, it's just that your hands get sticky, so I have to wipe them off.
Oh, yeah.
I can do my phone to get the timer going.
Oh.
I don't want all that oatmeal on my phone.
Well, I have all mine on and now I'm squishing them down.
Yeah.
So, I think that we could have even added more milk.
Right.
But
I think they'll be okay.
yeah, I think we can always play with the recipe later.
So I got one of my trays in.
You squished yours down already?
Yeah. I don't know if they're down enough, but they're down.
Yeah, well, they don't have to be that flat.
So,
Okay, so I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4. I got 24 on this plate.
yeah, I might have like 3 trays.
What's that?
I might have end up with 3 trays.
Oh, wow.
I know I started with fairly big ones, and I've kind of cut down, so they're kind of
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I started mine kind of big too.
So they're probably more like my when I make my macaroons, that size.
Oh,
It might be too small, but that's okay.
I got to start my timer. These are kind of like the brownies where you don't want to overcook them. I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah.
You got all yours in the oven?
No, I just do one tray at a time.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I don't have that big enough. Have you started that thing with Mum yet?
No, today's going to be our first day.
Oh, okay.
So today, she thought her first topic would be her dad's death,
Oh, okay.
which I thought was good. Well,
Yeah.
because that was a big thing in their life, and it kind of shows you like a little bit about how children were treated at that time.
Yeah.
Because they were kind of left out of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas nowadays you might not do that. Um, and it's Dia del Muertos here tomorrow, which is Day of the Dead.
Uh,
Which it's like this big celebration of of the lives of people that have passed on. So I thought that was suiting. We actually have like an altar in the complex for our gardener that died a few years ago. And so every year for Day of the Dead, we put, well, the house manager puts the altar up. And it's just such a nice tribute to not forget people.
yeah. And
Uh,
plus, that's probably Mum's biggest thing in her life.
Yeah, yeah. I
Because
mean,
she
at
would
a
remember it, because she would have been 10 or somewhere around there.
yeah, I was thinking she was a bit older than that. Um, but yeah, I mean, it changed all of their lives in a very dramatic way.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, I can't even imagine, you know. It was hard enough when we lost dad as adults.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready for the filling?
So, yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Actually, give me 25 seconds, because then I'll
Yeah.
switch my other pan in.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not in a rush.
Just, it's almost time. Well, 10 minutes, unless it has to stay in longer. I don't know. Does yours use
Yeah.
10 minutes?
I did 12 minutes last time. Like it says like 10 to 12 minutes,
Yeah.
but I found that 12 minutes was just a little bit too much, so I thought we would check at 10 and see how they look. Oh, there's yours.
That's my 10 minutes.
So they're supposed to still be really soft, but like a lightly brown on the outside. It's hard to tell. They're already brown, right? So
Yeah, actually, these ones seem pretty good.
yeah,
I
yeah,
guess
I'd take them out then.
let these ones cool, and then we'll do the other stuff. So you figure about half batch of the.
Yeah, I would just do a half batch because like we weren't really excited about it. So
Yeah.
um like I still have some of mine left over. Um so but try it. Like it's worth trying because you might really like it with the stevia in it.
Yeah.
The other thing is it forces you to eat two cookies at once, you know.
So,
And we don't want to. Some people don't want to. But the cookie, I'm trying to remember, like I did the nutrition, and I think each cookie was like about 7 or 8 carbs. So if you did like a double cookie, it would be like 16 carbs, which I think would be
snack is supposed to be is around 15, 16.
what is?
A snack is about
a s-
15 to 16 grams of
Yeah,
carbs.
of carbs. Yes, I think it's around that. So I think that would be your full snack then. Oh, there's mine.
Now, do I just put the? Can I just put the butter in the microwave that says cream it?
Yeah, you don't even really have to. It's just like if it's soft enough, you can just put it in the bowl and mix it up.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like liquid or anything.
So half a teaspoon then.
Tablespoon.
Tablespoon.
Yeah.
A half because we're just.
Yeah, half. Yeah, my cookies are they're not too bad. So I think I might have put too many cookies on my pan because they're like kind of they're
Yeah.
all like touching each other.
Mine aren't too bad. Mine are pretty good. Actually, these seem really soft and nice.
Yeah, yeah, I think that 10 minutes is a good because I did 12 and I think these are better. This is 10 minutes.
Now, should I put the stevia or whey powder?
I would do stevia and not whey powder. Where's
Okay.
yeah, I think this like the stevia will soften up. Like the whey powder is kind of bulky. So it's so like the full recipe is 1 tablespoon of butter softened. Um, or just, you could just leave it out on the counter. It warms up enough, that's enough. Or and then 3/4 cup stevia or protein powder. But I would, if you're using stevia, I would use stevia and not the protein powder because it's dry. Um, and then half a cup of smooth peanut butter and 2.5 tablespoons of Greek yogurt.
Now I'm just going to use my peanut butter, my normal peanut butter, the one that I use.
Yeah, yeah, the natural,
Yeah.
no preservatives, no sugar. Yeah, that's what we use the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I should have included that little note that it's the all nuts option. So this is mine. That's what it's kind of too dry. I mean, I could add more yogurt to make it softer. Let me know how yours turns out, Steve.
Just kind of washing up stuff so I can put
Oh,
stuff in. So, peanut butter.
oops. Mine didn't do too bad. Sticking to the, like I used a like an ungreased pan
Oh,
and it
okay.
didn't really stick. Like it's not really that dirty,
Oh, okay.
but last time it was, but I cooked it for 12 minutes instead last time.
Yeah. The skillet you just kind of put in when you want to eat a cookie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Just
I wouldn't put
put
it
it
in
in
ahead of
the
time.
Just put it in a container in the fridge.
Yeah, exactly. And then you might have to put it out like 15, 20 minutes ahead of time.
Oh yeah.
Uh, Yeah. How did yours turn out? Is it creamy enough?
Is it what?
Is it creamy enough?
That's what it looks like.
Put up higher. Yeah, you might want to add. Well, it depends on how. Like, let's try putting some on a cookie. If it's not like going on nice and smooth,
Yeah.
then I would put more yogurt in it.
Okay.
Like, here's mine. So here's my cookie. I'm gonna use one of my cookies, not Neil's cookies. Okay, because he didn't really like it. So I'm like putting it on like
Yeah.
it's smooth enough. I don't know. Can you see that? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I might put a little dash more of yogurt.
Hmm. So and then you put another cookie on top, and then it's this huge thing. So that's one of the reasons too. It's hard to get it in your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at this. Look at the
Oh
size
yeah.
of it.
That is huge.
Yeah. So for that reason, we were pretty happy with just the cookie on their own without the peanut butter spread.
Or even just put a little bit of the thing on one cookie instead of a double.
Yeah, you could just put it on one side and then eat it, you know, like an Oreo with one of the without one of the cookies.
Yeah. Oop.
This turned out pretty good.
So I got actually just over two things.
Oh, okay. So you have another tray to go yet?
Yeah. Actually, they do smell pretty good.
I ordered groceries yesterday to be delivered between 5 and 6,
Yeah.
and we waited till like 9 at night, which is our bedtime, and and they still hadn't arrived. So I had to reorder groceries to this morning,
Uh,
and so they're supposed to arrive before 11, which is like 3 minutes to 11 now.
it's kind of late.
Yeah. Jay, are you ready to try a cookie?
I'm just putting this into a container so.
Okay. I'm gonna eat one of my flax seeds.
I'm gonna try a bite without the filling.
Hmm.
I can't really taste any sweetness.
No? I wonder if it's that stevia, because that stevia is really sweet when you add it to stuff that's not cooked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah.
I think that you should try monk fruit.
Actually, I think with the filling, I like it.
Oh, see, I think that when you cook stevia, the
Yeah.
sweetness goes away.
Yeah. I might look that up. I wonder if that could be very true.
Yeah, because there's those two, like Carol knows them. There's monk fruit, but there's another one that's got some kind of like clinical name. It starts with an ER or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are two good sweeteners, and maybe they cook better.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Um.
maybe it's good that you made the filling.
Yeah. 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 I think I need with the filling, it's great.
Yeah.
Because then it adds in. Because then the oatmeal is good and everything is kind
Hmm.
of. It's kind of funny because you mentioned that it's like Stevie may not be able to cook it. Because I was looking up oils again,
Oh,
and um, the reason some people really like canola oil is because it has a higher
oh,
threshold of heat. It
right.
can go for higher heats than most oil.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, olive oil you're not supposed to go above 375.
yeah, on a lot of oils,
Yeah.
but canola you can get up into the 400s, and
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that too.
yeah, so it's pretty. It's a lot of interesting facts out there.
Yeah. And there's so much debate about even like that coconut oil.
Yeah.
Some people think that coconut oil is from the devil.
Oh.
And I asked Ellie and she said, there's a lot of debate, good and bad about it, but she seemed to be for it. And then she said, like, I think she was like, I think it's fine, but you should like do your own research. Like she didn't want to like kind of go, you know, just listen to me kind of. She's like, if you're worried about it, do more research on it.
Great.
So, the reason is because coconut oil has a lot of saturated fats. And
Oh,
in general, people are against saturated fats.
yeah.
Um, so but she's like, well, it's a vegetable or I don't know if it's a vegetable or a fruit or what coconut is, but
Yeah.
she thought it was okay. But yeah, like canola oil has probably a lot of saturated fats too. But you can cook at high temperature.
Yeah.
But I like to stick with olive oil because I don't really cook on high that much.
Yeah.
But well, I'm glad that the creamy inside worked out for you to
Yeah.
get some sweetness. Like we like these unsweetened.
Great.
But I think yeah, let's look up some of I'm not sure where you can find that monk fruit. And then there's the other one. I'll send it to you. I'll email you.
Because I'm not sure. Is it mug? MUG?
Mug. Oh, is that a sweetener?
No, no. You said mug fruit.
No, monk. MOOK.
MOOK.
Yeah, like a fryer. Monk.
Okay.
I think it's MOOK. Um,
I do like this parchment paper because I can just wrap it up and throw it out.
yeah, that's handy. Yeah.
My tray's still clean.
Woohoo.
So have you tried putting them in the freezer and then taking them out and eating them?
Yep. Yeah, I have.
They're
See,
fine.
I'll show you. Oh yeah, they're fine. They're good. I have a ton.
Yeah.
I put them in little baggies
Yeah.
so that I have like
You've been experimenting.
yeah, because this
So
is
you
my
end up
third
with
batch. What's that?
because you end up with a lot of cookies.
Yeah, yeah. This is like
like 2 or 3.
yeah, I've got like 36 times 3, whatever that is. That's how many cookies I have now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we've been eating them and I'll freeze them and like we'll eat them like I'm gonna eat these for breakfast. These are the ones with the flaxseed in them. I think you can see better actually. I don't know if you can see very well. So that one's got flaxseed in it. So that'll be my breakfast cookie.
I ground up all my flaxseed, which maybe
Mm.
I should have only ground up maybe half of the bag or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can try it. I like it with the flaxseed in it. Neil's not a big
I
fan,
mean,
but
I've ground flaxseed.
yeah, for your breakfast.
Yeah. But maybe I should
Well,
have
and
ground half of the bag instead of the whole
yeah,
bag.
yeah. Well, next time.
Yeah.
But I know that people say you're supposed to eat flaxseed ground up instead of whole because
Oh, so
um
maybe my ground flaxseed would have been okay.
You could have put it in. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. You could have just put it in ground up.
Okay.
And they say that that's the best way to eat it because um, it does the seed when it's whole doesn't digest in your stomach. It just goes right through.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
I just like the texture of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It gives a little crunch.
yeah. Mhm.
I got.
Okay, I should get
Yeah.
what's that?
You're going.
Yeah, because I gotta do mom in because mom's going over to Doug's later because
Oh yeah.
Doug's gonna drive her to her appointment on Monday. So
Yeah. Yeah. I guess. I mean, if she can drive to Doug's, why can't she drive to the appointment?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure where it is.
Yeah. I think it's kind of. If it's downtown, I don't think she likes going there.
Oh, yeah,
And if
that
she
would.
just takes the highway all the way to Doug's.
Yeah, so that's probably why.
Yeah. All right.
And she gets okay. All right. So what do we'll have to figure out. I'll email you what we're doing next week.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And during the week we'll research what you could use instead of stevia for baking.
Yeah. 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 All
Yeah.
right. That
Okay.
sounds good. Okay.
All right. Take care.
All right. All right.
Bye.